Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Lee Warner and I'm a conservation photographer. On this week's episode of the Experience Wildlife Travel Vlog, I'm going to take you to the Gulf of Mexico along the Texas border where we're going to photograph green sea turtles. Originally my plan for the week was to go down and see a sea turtle release that was happening in the National Seashore. Unfortunately, with so much flooding happening here in Texas, they had to cancel the public release. I decided, though, that I really wanted to go see the wildlife that was along the Gulf, so I went anyways and was able to photograph tons and tons of green sea turtles, as well as lots of shorebirds as well. Corpus Christi is such a beautiful place to go visit, and most people, I think, don't realize that within just a few hours of any of the major cities in Texas, you can be right at the beach. So come along with me, and I will share what we did this week. In addition to going to the seashore, I also stopped at the Georgetown Market Days. This is an art festival that happens once a month. It's usually one that I participated in, but I don't do the summer months because it's so hot that my metal prints do heat up. It's just not worth it for me. So instead of being a vendor, I decided to actually go and visit the other vendors that are at the market days. So we'll head over there as well and see what we see. This is Experience Wildlife. I've spent my entire life traveling around the world to the most exotic places on Earth, looking for wildlife to photograph and places to discover. Join me as I travel around the world and in my own backyard, supporting conservation efforts to save our world's most endangered creatures, and tell the stories of the wildlife that cannot speak for themselves. I'm Jennifer Lee Warner, and I am Experience Wildlife. Hi, Jennifer here. I'm at the Georgetown, Texas Market Days. This is something that I usually participate in as an artist, but not knowing what the weather would be like here in July, I decided to take the month off and just check out the other vendors. So here we go. Good morning, it's 6 a.m. and getting ready to leave for San Pedro Island in Texas on the Gulf, looking for turtles. Turtles. So, yeah, I gotta get up early because it's a 4-hour drive over towards Corpus Christi, and it's not even light out yet, so I am getting my coffee so I can be awake for my drive. But I'm hoping I'm gonna find some fun sea creatures today. So wish me luck. Alright, I am in the car and I'm ready to go. So trying to get light out, and she says we should be there around 10:45. So I'm trying to do some snorkeling in San Padre Island. So what I've learned over the years of doing some underwater photography is if you actually wait until midday, the light will come down onto the water and you'll see things better. So unlike other types of wildlife photography where you are trying to get that first morning light, when you are doing underwater photography, midday can often be a better light for underwater subjects. So fingers crossed, we'll see what we see. like a dummy, I forgot a towel to bring to go snorkeling, so I had to stop at Walmart to pick up a towel. But luckily I got this cute Texas one, so I guess worth it. So I made it over to the beach in the Gulf here. This is Padre Island State Beach, and immediately I saw sea turtles swimming. It's a little rough waters. So many cool birds diving for fish. But I just found out that I have to go back into town to CVS to get a parking sticker to park here. So I guess I'll be back as soon as I get a parking sticker. Alright, so I'm here at Stripes. It's like a gas station, and I got my parking pass. It's good for a year. It's $12. I had no idea I needed one, so I'm really glad that I checked. The lifeguard told me I can get it here. And so it just goes on the passenger side window, and now I can park legally and photograph all the sea turtles and birds I want. So I'm going back to the beach now, and hopefully we'll see more sea turtles. Alright, so I got my parking pass, and I am back at the beach, and there are sea turtles literally everywhere. It is so cool. They just keep surfacing and taking breaths, and there's just so many of them. It is so freaking cool. So one of the things I was finding in the water was trash that was floating along there. And one of those things was a balloon. So I kind of went to the rocky shore and snagged that balloon out of the water. Okay, I got the balloon out of the water. That was a close call. It was really hard and almost fell in the water, but keep balloons away from the ocean. Sea turtles will eat this and it'll kill them, so. Here, and I am in Padre Island National Seashore. I was originally coming to see a sea turtle release. They are Kemp's sea turtles, the most critically endangered turtles in the world, and they nest here in Texas, and researchers collect the eggs and then release them so they have a better chance of survival. Unfortunately, there was so much flooding here this weekend that the release actually got canceled to the public. They still released the turtles, but unfortunately they didn't allow the public to come visit because they were afraid of too many people getting stuck with the flooding. So there are going to be more public releases in the next coming weeks. Hopefully those will be open to the public as well. This is such an important and critical place for sea turtles. They nest several different species, including green sea turtles and Kemp's and loggerhead. Lots of different sea turtles that come here. They nest on the beach, and then when the turtles hatch, they go back into the ocean and back to where they are, and they will grow up to be like 200 pounds. They're so big when they can finally grow up, but they're so little when they come out of the eggs. So. This concept concept. So I am here in Mustang Island State Park, and they have this really cool campaign where they are giving away free trash bags to help pick up litter. This is so cool because I am always picking up litter and I'm always just shoving it in my bag and then forgetting about it and finding it like weeks later. So love the free trash bags. Way to go. Good morning. I'm here on day 2 in Padre Island around Mustang Island State Park, and some of the things I pulled out of the ocean today. I'm swimming with the turtles. The garbage was swimming with the turtles, not me. So putting it in my bag that I got to pick up litter here. So something I try to do is make sure I'm at least pulling garbage out of the ocean. That's a given. Good morning. So I'm here in the Mustang Island State Park, and there's so much flooding. Check this out. That is the road to the beach. It's a little wet, so I parked my car where it's dry, and I'm gonna just walk in. Hopefully I can make it through that and hopefully see some wildlife. So this is the road to walk over to the beach, so it's a little bit flooded. So yeah, I think I'm gonna walk this way. So this is the other part of the road that goes down to the beach. I might have made this with my car, but I might have not made this in my car, and then I'd be stuck. So I'm walking. It's not a bad walk, it's super easy. It's just better safe than sorry, I always say. You see these holes? There's a bunch of them, and inside the hole is a crab. You make these holes to hide from predators, and I'm sure the elements as well. This week was so much fun. I enjoyed seeing the sea turtles so much, as well as all those shorebirds. So next week, I hope you'll tune in. I'm going to be giving you an origin story of how I got started as a conservation photographer and what my inspiration was to start this channel. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune in next week. Please subscribe to this channel so you can get all of the latest updates, and in the description of this vlog you're going to see some links to the various places that I've been, as well as how to get a hold of me via social media and my website. And eventually I will be putting a whole bunch of stuff on my blog as well on my website that is going to link to this video. So press subscribe today, and I will see you next week. Bye!